Hello, good morning, singing friends. It is Miki, your friendly neighborhood singing coach on a Thursday morning. I'm a little bit still waking up. I just dropped the kids off for school and haven't warmed up my voice or anything, so I have a morning voice. Today I'm going to be reacting to a country music song by the artist Clint Black. We're going to be listening to his song Killin Time, and this was a request from This is a request from my patron, Patrick Parton. Shout out to Patrick. Thank you for joining the Patreon. If you haven't joined us yet over there, I will put the link on the screen and in the description box below. The main benefit of joining is that if you request a song, I will get to it right away. And even if I have other songs in my queue, I'll send you a preview link, usually within 48 hours. So you get bumped to the front of my line. Otherwise, I put you on a long list that may or may not exist. So that's the best way to get me to react to something. So I'm on Clint Black's Wikipedia page, and it says that he is an American country music singer, songwriter, musician, multi-instrumentalist, record producer, and actor. He was signed to RCA Nashville in 1989, and his debut album was called Killin Time. So I guess this was the title track on his debut album. And it produced 4 straight #1 singles on the US Billboard Hot Country Singles and Tracks charts. It says he's consistently charted hit songs into the 2000s, and he has had more than 30 singles on the Billboard country charts, 22 of which reached #1. He's released 12 studio albums and several compilation albums. Damn, I've released 9 albums and I thought that was a lot. Obviously very prolific. In 2003, he founded his own record label, Equity Music Group, and he's also done some acting. He appeared on the TV series Wings and in the 1994 film Maverick, as well as a starring role in '98, Still Holding On, The Legend of Cadillac Jack. It looks like he's been nominated for 10 Grammy Awards, and he's had a bunch of wins in the category of Best Country Collaboration with vocals for Hold On Partner in 1991 with Roy Rogers, A Bad Goodbye in 1993 with Winona, Still Holding On in 1997 with Martina McBride, Same Old Train in 1998 with Joe Diffie, Merle Haggard, Emmylou Harris, Alison Krauss, Patty Loveless, Earl Scruggs, Ricky Skaggs, Marty Stewart, Pam Tillis, Randy Travis, Travis Tritt, and Dwight Yoakam. Whoa, I feel like I should listen to that epic collaboration. When I Said I Do in '99 with his wife, Lisa Hartman Black, and Hey Good Looking in 2004 with Jimmy Buffett, Kenny Chesney, Alan Jackson, Toby Keith, and George Strait. He's one of 4 brothers, it looks like. He was born in Long Branch, New Jersey, so shout out to my fellow Jerseyan. And he has some roots in Palermo, Sicily on his maternal great-grandfather's side, and then they moved back to Katy, Texas. He plays the guitar, harmonica, recorder, and percussion. Bold to put recorder as an instrument. No, I'm joking. I know there's like many grades of recorder. They're not all the like annoying ones that you play in elementary school. That's very cool. So it looks like he taught himself to play the harmonica first when he was 13, and then wrote his first song by 14. And then by 15, he learned to play guitar and joined his brothers in a family band that's super cute. And then he eventually dropped out of high school to play with his brothers before becoming a solo act. I like family bands. Okay. And then he's married to Lisa Hartman, and it looks like they have 1 daughter together, Lily Pearl Black, and they live in Nashville. Very cool. All right. And they've got a picture of him. He's quite good looking, nice smile. So let's check this out, shall we? I don't know a lot about country music, but I do occasionally enjoy the odd country song. So let's see what this sounds like. I'm just gonna pause it before we start there so I don't get flagged for playing the whole video uninterrupted. I really like this like setup for the music video. It's super sweet and it just gives you like a flavor for who he is and his personality. You know, it's like a real music video back when music videos used to have storylines. And it just looks like super quaint with the little bar that they're playing in and all the like nice people working there. So I'm enjoying it so far. Very cute. A couple things that I really like about it. I really do like his voice, and I like the way that it's mixed so that his voice is very present and upfront, because as you know, I'm a lyric girl, so that's the first thing that I always listen to. And I think it's really cool the way he's smiling so engagingly. He really does have this nice smile, and yet his words are very painful. You know, it's talking about like trying to drink to forget somebody and killing time and how it's gonna like put you in your grave and all this like really heavy stuff. And that obviously is juxtaposed with this very smiling, engaging expression on his face. And so that kind of highlights the sadness more for me. You know, when you put two things next to each other that are so different, it like brings out the contrast. So I like that. And I think that's typical of country music, or at least like old school country music, where it can sound very upbeat in a way and very familiar. You know, the chord progressions are recycled a lot, and there's nothing that's like very surprising in terms of the composition, but there's, you know, that comfortingness in the music is overlaid with this very like painful story of loss and heartbreak. And so I really like that juxtaposition. I think it's really interesting. And I like that they have a fiddle. There's nothing that really sticks out to me as unusual in the songwriting yet, but I like it so far. I really like the video. I love that it showed the audience singing along and dancing, and at the end that he gets off stage and signs autographs. It seems like the people in the video really do know him, and this is kind of like a nice peek into his world as a traveling performing musician. I thought that it painted a really lovely picture of that. There's something that just feels like he genuinely knows these people, and like he is this like performing artist that's part of this community, you know, so I like that a lot. It feels very genuine. And I think he has a really nice voice. There was nothing that sounded like it was strained or pushed in his voice, and I like that he went up the octave at the end on the last chorus. I like that the song is pretty short. It's pretty efficient, it gets to the point, and there were a couple places where he uses a little bit of rasp on the beginning of words, but for the most part I felt like his voice was very balanced. Like there wasn't anything that was like sticking out to me. He wasn't like singing in this super intense way, and it kind of was like very even all the way through, which I actually really liked, because again, it played against the pain in the lyrics, you know, like it was like this very kind of like comforting, steady, balanced kind of sound with nothing really jagged or sticking out, no peaks in intensity or anything. And yet if you actually listen to the lyrics, it's very heart-wrenching and heartbreaking. So I thought that was a really interesting juxtaposition. I liked it a lot. I would definitely listen to this again. I'm curious to hear more by him as an artist, just to get like more of a sense for his overall body of work, but I thought it was really nice. So hopefully you enjoyed my reaction. Patrick, thank you for suggesting this, and I will see you guys here next time. If this is a Monday, I'll see you Wednesday. If it's a Wednesday, I'll see you Monday. And until then, take care, and of course, happy singing.